I'm back. I'm back with some more Sonic Colors here. Last time I started Sweet Mountain, and in this video I'm finishing off Sweet Mountain here. As you can see, I didn't time to explain, but if you see like the top of the screen before there on the world map there, it shows you what lists are going to be like showcased here. And since only the cyan list was up above there, that means we're only going to have the cyan list here. So that's worth noting there. Alright, here we go. Now we got to, okay, this is kind of like not great kind of like levels gimmick here, just like these like red, orange like beams there you have to wait for so you don't get hit by them. So it's not the greatest like level design. It's basically just a lot of like waiting and until you're like free to go and stuff like that. So it's just not the most entertaining like level gimmick there. So but now, okay, now we got some like late crystals here, so let's mess around with that. Alright, we got to like do this alternate way, and yeah, got a red ring there, that's nice. Oh, missing another opportunity for saying this time, but oh well. Guess I'll just go through the normal boring path here. And now wait for these platforms here. Alright, yeah, fully all the way down. I mean, I probably could have done the double jump there, but nope. Alright, now it's time for going to this other platform here. Alright, now waiting for those platforms to lower there. Now I believe this is gonna raise up. Well, not until it's like fully down, but now it's not raising up here. Now it's just like maneuvering back and forth between these two switches so I don't get lasered by those orange lasers there. Alright, there's like another red ring. Alright, there we go. Now it's just boosting off here. Alright, here we go. Alright, just like going back and forth with these like blocks here. Alright, here we go. Now like a violet colored grayed out list there. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Alright, now it's just a matter of waiting here. I believe I hear the golden ring soon, so we're probably gonna be done so here. Oh, is that, I cannot do anything about that because I don't have a CN list with me. Ah, god damn it. Yeah, I guess it's fitting that the cyan laser list is in this like laser S level because we're doing with so much orange lasers here. So yeah, that's worth noting, kind of fitting. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm free a lot longer lasers here. Alright, there's like the golden final ring there. Alright, just made to it. There we go. That wasn't too difficult. It's just a lot of waiting. It's just not the most entertaining level, not the most interesting level there. Alright, so let's see if I can get another life. Nope. I get the feeling that the time there was almost done there. I know in like Sonic Colors Ultimate it has like a timer that you can visibly see, but in this game, in the original game, you just have like no time limit there. No like telling when the time is done there and Sonic does his pose. Alright, and alright, got face painted there. I mean, not necessarily face painted, just like ran into the wall there. I mean, in Sonic Village, she gets face painted, but not in this game. Alright, I need to defeat the other enemy there to actually, yeah, get this thing to like appear here, to like get lowered down. Alright, here we go. Yes, go through the rings. Okay, I cannot do anything with these like blue platforms there, but I will be able to soon. Alright, here we go. Yeah, go through the popcorn, take on these enemies. Nope, I just got hit by one. Alright, yeah, once again, I cannot do anything with these like blue ring platforms here. Oh, there's a red ring there. No, I'm going to get spiked. Alright, just boost, pass through the spikes there. Alright, there we go. Alright, this level has like a level gimmick I cannot use because I do not have the proper list like appeared here. Like that's like appearing in the later worlds here, come on. Oh, now we're getting to like an interesting level gimmick here. These like lollipop things that like just like loop around when you're like, alright, I need to get some like speed here. Yeah, there we go. These lollipops that like just fling you across the level. Yeah, there we go. That's a fun like level gimmick there. Alright, here we go. Now crawl through here. Can't do anything about that red ring there. Alright, here we go. Yeah, there we go. You just need to get a lot of speed to actually have that be enjoyable there, because otherwise you just won't go anywhere. Alright, knock you down these, and there we are, the end of the level. There we go. Alright, C rank, C rank. And just the C rank. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna get like a life or anything from that. Alright, here we go. Nope, going the wrong way, Sonic. Alright, Act 6. No what's to be found here. Alright, here we go. Yeah, get some like nice introductory animation there. Oh, okay, now these like yellow blocks, these are like yellow like breakable blocks here that's like both Sonic and the enemies can like get blocked. Alright, why am I not able to break these here? Alright, there we go. I just need to boost them. Alright, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Got the red ring from there. Alright. Yeah, and you guys are also like shooting the blocks here. Alright, here we go. Yeah, they can be also used as platforms too. So we gotta be careful of what the enemies decide to do with them. Alright, here we go. Boosted from there. Alright, here we go. I think I can get that. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm trapped. Now I'm no longer trapped. Cannot do anything with that red ring there because I do not have the whisk that I needed. And also I don't have the other whisk that's like floating nearby. This would be a whisk here, but I do not have it because I do not have seen it in the proper level. I do not have boost. I'm trying to boost on the enemies, but I do not have boost. Just home impact. Just home impact all the enemies here. Yeah, there we go. I do not think I can reach that. Nope, I cannot. So let's go down. I said go down. Alright. Now let's just like use these as stairs, I guess. Alright, here we go. And go around the donut there. And to the end. There we go. Alright. I don't feel like doing this. I don't think I really had the rank there. I think I was just like C rank there. Alright, now it's time for boss time.
If I was an alien in need of saving, where would I be? Experience has taught me to investigate anything that glows. Experience has also taught me that the best way to solve problems is to kick robot butt. Excuse me, giant killer robot? You want to do this the hard way or the easy way? Somehow I knew you'd say that. Let's dance.
Alright, here we go. Now it's time to battle a captain in a sweet airship here. Alright, here we go. So right now we're just like currently going through the ship here. We are taking out these cannons or just holding impact them to get through here. Alright, here we go. Use some stairs and hit the switch here. That's letting the ship here come down here. And that's how we're gonna get the enemy to appear here. Alright, here we go, and it's minions here. Now it's time to find him and home attack him because that's what we need to do here. Alright, no. Or I could just boost him since I got boost here. Yeah, there we go. Just hit him enough times and off to the next phase here. But it's basically our rinse and repeat here. Alright, here we go. Yeah, taking the little guys down here. There we go. No, just, why am I hitting the same one? It feels like I'm hitting the same one. Oh, no. Yeah, those like special like red cannonballs there gives you stuff like rings or wisps here, and in this case the yellow wisp here. All right, here we go, and I believe this like yellow drill wisp here is like a way to like take him out from the bottom here. Yeah, deal like massive damage there, just like avoid all this like nonsense here. Oh, you're done. I was wondering why things are like not progressing because I beat you down. Yeah, Wiz does like massive like damage there. Yeah, as I said before in like the previous boss, like the Wiz like do like massive damage there. Man, I did not expect you to take it down so easy there. Alright, here we go. Can I get the one up? Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's see here.
Hey, Tails. It's the BBBE. Best boss beating ever. So, is Yacker giving you any more information or limericks or whatever it is he's spouting?
Well, first, remember this translation stuff isn't 100%.
Trust me, I remember.
So anyway, these aliens are made up of a really powerful energy source called hypergoons. It's inside of them.
Like a battery?
No. Well, sort of. It's their life source. And you only got a taste of it. Look at what happened. Battery is sort of an understatement. The funny thing, it was first translating as horrible body odor. Anyway, it seems an evil man, and you might know him, who they call Baldy Nosehair.
Baldy Nosehair? That's the best thing I've heard all day. I gotta remember that one.
I know, I've already written it down. Anyway, he's draining them of their power, all their power, and using it for an evil quiet mammal? An evil dolphin? No, a porpoise. Oh, an evil purpose.
That's good intel. Keep working on it.
Hey, where are you going?
To find Baldy McNosehair, of course. I'm totally calling him McNosehair.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, finish off Sweet Mountain there. And yeah, the Baldy McNosehair here is not that funny as Sonic and Tails make it out to be. Yeah, the humor in this is like it's like not the best. It's like I'm not the biggest fan of more like humor style Sonic. I'm more like the dark and edgy stuff of like the Sonic Unleashed and Black Knight. But for like a story of this where when we're seeing like cute little alien creatures, I guess it's like it's okay for this one game. It's like it's fine. I'll let it pass here. But anyways, that's Breath of Sweet Mountain, and then next time I'm going to Starlight Carnival here. Alright, see you then. Goodbye.